Okay. 3.
Two, one.
Tom, what was that, Tom?
Hey guys, welcome back to the Loud Minds podcast. I'll be hosting today's show. My name is Tom, joined by Adi and Lovind.
Hey yo.
Hi.
Yeah, hi.
You guys sound so unenergetic. Why? What's happening?
I
We've
just
started
don't
our
know.
online classes. I'm having like 4 to 5 classes a day.
Yeah, I also 4 or
It's
5 a
stressful.
week.
Me
Yeah.
too. I'm having
What solo classes are Tom?
yeah. I teach myself, learn myself.
Yeah.
You
And
learn
Logan has
yourself.
Self-employed.
sketching classes.
Who, me?
Sketches, shoes,
Yeah.
toes.
No, just
All
shoes.
right. Okay, so to start off today, I'm gonna throw you guys a question, okay? So,
Us? Okay.
yeah. Who else, Adi? Okay. All right. So, do you think that AI will overtake at least most of our lives? Like, let's say maybe 60 or 70% of our life.
Yeah,
And how
definitely.
much control will we have over it? What do you guys think?
Not in the 10 to 20 years, but after that, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
So,
Because
you
I
until then, most people are new to the technology and would be still scared
mm-hmm.
to
yeah, I
use it
don't
a lot.
I don't think anyone is scared, to be honest, because AI already exists. It's like cars start using AI.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Like Tesla, Siri for
Yeah.
Apple, that's also AI, right? I don't think
Yeah.
people will be scared because AI has been introduced for a long time already. It's just that now it's advancing quite rapidly. So I think eventually AI will take up a large amount of our life, but I think we'll have quite a good control over it as a society. So I'm not really that scared.
Hopefully,
Yeah, the thing about control, I actually don't think we will have control over it.
yeah,
It could easily fall
we
into
could
the wrong
lose.
hand.
That's true. I mean, depends on what, right? Because AI, like, what kind of AI are we talking about? Are we talking like the type of AI which is like Siri, what they're gonna hack in, like control our phones, or like AI as in like Tesla, where they can hack into our cars or something? Because it does depend.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technology is now revolving everything and anything we're right now doing. So we're pretty much at risk, but there's not that high of a risk right now that I'm seeing. But in the future, I think, there's a higher chance of like cyber security issues.
Yeah.
We could be losing a lot of information. And now we even have like cryptocurrencies coming up, which is
Yeah.
even more dangerous. So, yeah. And also recently, Elon Musk, the owner of Tesla, introduced their new, let's say Tesla bot. It's what they
Yeah.
call it,
Yep.
and it's in a humanoid form. So, what do you think? Do you think it sounds creepy, or is it like mind
No,
blowing,
I think it's
guys?
It's
cool.
just it's just basically the same type. It's just not a car, and now it's a humanoid form. That's it.
That's very different, Taddy.
No, that's what he said. It's
Yeah,
just
but
But imagine a human. It's like
yeah,
it's
true.
figures. It's your same height, but
It's shorter than me, huh? It's
screw
5'8".
you, Adi. It's my height. It's my height.
Yeah.
my height as well. Imagine having that in your home. What would you use that for?
Yeah, the thing is, I feel like it'll be quite useless because anything
Yeah.
it can do, we can do, but better, right?
And
Uh,
quicker.
well,
Yeah,
it says it can like lift stuff that is quite heavy for an average
yeah.
human.
I forgot how much.
About
135
50.
pounds,
150.
150. It can deadlift 150 pounds.
which
Yeah.
is about how much?
Around
75
70,
kilos.
yeah, 70 kilos, I guess.
That's not
An
bad. Come
average
on.
human. No, we
Well,
can
for an average
do an
human,
average.
I feel like a lot of people can do 75 kg.
Yeah.
I mean, not me, but I think someone like Adi maybe.
75, like if it's like a person, you can lift him. But
Yeah,
like an object, it's a little difficult. You
like
need like
I
few hands.
but are you guys like scared of it? Like the whole Tesla bot?
They've given information that its speed is lesser, like just what 5 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So you
strength and all.
like what Elon quoted, you can outrun it
Yeah.
Yeah,
if you're faster than 5 miles per hour.
Yeah, but
you should be.
not just like the Tesla bot. I mean AI in general. Are you guys scared of it?
Well, looking
It-
from the movie I, Robot, yes,
Bruh. Yeah, but
you
that's
know,
like
Movies
fiction,
has
bro.
to include
hey,
that
that fiction
to
is
make
coming
it
in.
interesting.
You're
You
having
know-
a robot by your side right now, you know. What if it
No.
goes out of control? You never
No,
know.
but like it's most likely not. Okay, look, like AI, they don't have free will. You get what I mean? They have controlled will.
Mm-hmm.
They only think what we allow them to think. So as long as we don't give them the idea, or we don't program them to have the idea to like kill or take over countries and all that, they're never gonna do it.
Yeah,
Right?
that's the thing. But
That's the thing.
if
So
it
like I
goes to
don't.
the wrong people,
Yeah,
the wrong people's hands.
I guess.
But now they're planning to like link the human mind into the AI of a robot,
Yeah.
which become dangerous, you know. So
Yeah.
whatever a human can probably feel or know or think, it will be transferred slowly. It's not yet there, but it's getting there.
Okay.
That's kind of risky.
I don't think AI is going to take over, but if it does, like, fair play, man. Like, I don't care. We've lived long enough. It's been 20,000 years. We've messed up the world. You know what? Let's give
Maybe
someone else
after
a
100
chance.
years, maybe once we
Yeah.
die.
Then it's okay. Take over, man. My children can deal with you. If I have children,
Let's just hope we die before that happens.
well, like I don't mind. You know, like
Being taken over by robots.
yeah, cause it's fair, right? Because like
Yeah, like animals are taken over by us.
yeah, as long as I don't become like,
A
do you
new
think
era.
like they'll farm us?
Who knows?
In what way? Like what?
No, like
Farm
okay, because AI is
eat grass.
like robots
Shoot.
can eat, right? They're not gonna eat. They don't need the need to eat and sleep and all that. They just need to recharge.
Yeah.
But like maybe they'll like enslave us for like I don't know, like mass production, all those hard labor, while they
Mhm.
handle on making more of them. Do you think that would ever happen?
That could, but you see, that's the funny thing. We are you creating robots to do our work, and then we are thinking of something that's gonna change completely around where robots want us to do the work they are supposed to do. You know, as long as that doesn't happen, I think AI and robots are gonna do a great deal in the future.
I doubt it's gonna happen, man. Maybe
Yeah.
unless AI starts getting built into the military mode, then we should start being a bit worried. Because like if AI is built into the military, they are programmed to kill, right? They're programmed to take over, programmed with military
Mhm.
tactics.
Mhm.
So if that gets into the wrong hands, then that would be pretty bad.
Disastrous.
But for now, like let's say if like Tesla gets into the wrong hands, who cares? The guy gets control of like cars, right? That's not really
For
something.
now, it's just cars.
Yeah, for now. That's why like we shouldn't really be too scared about it until it starts getting like more towards the military. You get what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you think the use of Tesla bots would be efficient in like maybe in the medical field or
No.
sometimes even in the army, for example, like what do you say, assembling weapons or stuff? Do you
No.
think that could happen?
You mean
Assembling weapons.
You mean the Tesla bot or just
Yeah,
AI
the
in general?
The
No.
Tesla bot.
I think the Tesla bot honestly is just like a stunt, bro.
Yeah, I think it's a gimmick as well.
Yeah, cause like if you want to make a robot or like an AI to do a task, you would build it made for that specific task, not
Yeah.
in a human form.
True,
right?
true.
We
Yeah.
like we there is no point on having a human like form a humanoid robot, right? Because it just does whatever we do but worse. Because we do it for free, we have natural like muscles, and
Mhm.
we
Creative thinking as well.
yeah, exactly, very quick thinking.
Yeah. Because I feel it's weird to have a robot as a human form, and you sort of tell it, you program it to, like, for example, vacuum the floor, but they are already built robot vacuum cleaners.
Yeah.
Like
So yeah,
Tesla bot pushing that vacuum cleaner all
Yeah.
over.
What's the
I feel
point?
No,
it's
no.
going to be so
Just
weird.
think about it. You have one of the most advanced tech, a robot just to buy groceries, do
Yeah,
simple tasks at home, like a maid. Like, come on, it's
makes
a
no
robot.
makes no sense.
It
I
reminds me of the Indian movie we mentioned in
Endiran.
our third podcast. Yeah, Indiran. It's used for cooking, cleaning the house,
Yeah.
helping the hero with the girlfriend. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
but then he became cool as hell, bro.
He became evil.
He
Yeah, he
became
became
evil
evil.
as hell.
That's when he went into the wrong hands. Like,
Because he fell in love.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that could be the dangerous part when humans start linking their feelings, because there are
Ooh.
technology is advancing. They can link feelings to with
Feelings
robots.
Yeah. I
Yes.
realize we should not be scared of AI. We should be scared of in the
human.
future. I think there'll be AI human hybrids. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that I read this one manga.
Article.
No, I screw articles. I only read comics. Okay, I read this one manga Japanese comic. It's called Blam, and it's in this future where AI is really prevalent, right? And then people like they have the ability to what's it called configure their body using AI and all that.
Yeah.
And that's when things get bad, because like if you have the ability to hack into this AI, they have the ability to hack into your body now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what we should be scared about. But it's cool, right? Because like if we have the ability to have like human and AI hybrids, like that way it can take away a lot of like disabilities, right? Like
Mhm.
like maybe some
Jones.
people are born without legs, boom, just a robotic leg which
Yeah.
has the ability to like naturally understand where your body wants to go and all that thanks to AI.
Yeah. So it's all about the pros and cons.
Yeah, I think there's more pros than cons. That's why I'm not really that scared.
Yeah. Right now there are more
Yeah.
And
pros.
that way, AI is just for that leg, right? Doesn't have a full humanoid form. It
Yeah,
is in a control.
yeah,
But
but in like
talking about Tesla bot, it's a totally different,
yeah,
almost like a person, which
yeah, but
can be more
it's
powerful.
it's not a person. Like I don't think Elon is going to program, or we don't have the technology to program it to think like a human,
Feelings.
right? We can
Yeah.
only just program it to think in a
For
certain
now.
way. Yeah. But
Mhm.
what is scary about human AI hybrids is that it is the AI connected to the human brain, right? So the AI has an ability to get into the human brain.
Yeah.
That's what scares me a bit.
Mhm.
Because at that point it just becomes like a parasite.
Yeah. To be honest, I think Elon just did this Tesla bot for the memes. Did you see,
Yeah.
like, the way he started off with a guy in the street dancing? It's gonna be some gimmick. And also, like, back when he introduced the Cybertruck and it failed horribly with the crash test or something.
I
Uh,
mean, they didn't fail horribly. Just like a glass broke.
yeah, but they had demonstrations before that the glass wouldn't break. But yeah, there are some failures. Maybe they have something big in store. What do you think?
I doubt it. I think it's just an experiment to check. Cause like they are making this new chip, right? And they're putting it into this robot. I think they're just testing it out using the robot. That's all.
So it's probably an experiment
Yeah.
with cars in
Look,
future.
bro. If he's rich, he can do whatever he want. He like
You want to
shot.
get more rich?
He shot a car into space, bro. Like, who cares what he does anymore?
True. So, and also similar to this Tesla bot, people are now comparing. There's another huge robot project known as Atlas, which is
Yeah.
by a different robotics company that does parkour. That was cool.
Yeah.
Parkour. It's bigger, and it's not in a human form. So you take that technically as a full-on robot, not a humanoid.
I saw it doing flips, I think.
Yeah.
Have you guys done robotics before? Anything related to it?
Yeah. I used to be in this thing called CR8 Create. So
Mhm.
From
I
school,
built.
right? During EC.
No, it was its own thing. It was like a tuition center. Not really a tuition center. It's just like a, I don't know, a robot center. We didn't really learn anything. Or other than learning how to build robots and programming and all that. But it was really fun. We basically built robots and then they fought to the death. And it was so sick, man. It was so fun to play. I've even been to tournaments.
That's cool. I've always wanted to do robotics, but
Yeah,
unfortunately, our school put it at a very late moment.
Yeah.
But
We
it's
had our exams,
really
I think.
fun, man. It's so fun. To just design and build this robot and then fight other robots, it's such a great feeling.
Hmm.
Did you
Do you-
design a robot or?
Yeah, I designed the robots and then I built them and then I fought against other robots.
Hmm. Do you still
I-
have it?
What?
Do you still have the robot?
Oh no, I have the parts to build the robot, but I completely forgot how to do all of it, man.
No, that's sad, Lovin.
I mean, it's been years, man, and with studies
It's
and all
common,
that
yeah.
getting bigger and bigger and harder, I just had no time to really.
Like
go
you
back
have to
into-
remember algebra more than robotics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but robotics, I feel like robotics seem more important than algebra,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Would you in future keep a robot like a humanoid form at home to do tasks for you?
If I'm rich enough, yes, but not as
No.
a task, just like as a. If I'm rich, I'll just have it like just to show it off,
No, no matter how rich I am, I wouldn't have one like a humanoid form. It's fine, like what you said, that vacuum
Yeah.
one, yeah, and other types of AI, but a humanoid form, it's a little creepy, that thinking about the privacy and all.
Oh, there's
when
this-
you're with your
There's
family
this.
and all.
There's this one movie. I forgot the name. I think Adi, you'll enjoy
English?
that movie. It's about this guy who builds an AI,
Huh?
but this AI is. Oh, I forgot the plot of this film, and I'll find it. You guys continue talking.
You forgot the name. You forgot the plot.
No, but it's like a good
Indian
film.
movie, English.
No, English.
Yeah.
But what if, like, maybe if you're really old and you're sick, you can't go out, would you have someone to, let's say, walk to your groceries and get
Yeah.
you stuff?
It's.
Hey,
I don't
but
need
now
AI for
You
that.
could have mates,
Studies
can
now
buy-
states
I
that
don't.
robot.
I don't like the
Thinking
idea
about
of
employment
maids.
too. You gotta.
But
I
let's
prefer
say your
mates,
children
'cause
are
you
not
gotta
with
help
you.
Other people also get employment.
I just don't like the idea of
Yeah.
maids, man. I rather have like a AI robot live in my house than some stranger,
Hmm. I think I
Get to
can.
know the stranger.
Yeah, but I think there are some instances where the maid, they happen to steal some of your items, cause a lot of problems. Whereas I think for a robot, it's just programmed to do what you need to do. It is a
Yeah.
little creepy, but it wouldn't be like staring at you at a long time, ask you a certain question that's kind of personal or something. It's just there to do your
Is
task.
the Tesla bot able to communicate No, right? Or
They
do
haven't
you receive
revealed,
anything?
I think.
But I think they will be able to respond to your commands or
Yeah,
something.
should be. If
Yeah.
not, it is so useless. Like the only
They
thing
they
it can do is walk and lift. Like, come on.
And just say yes?
I think it can talk
Uh,
basic, like Siri. Siri. Yeah, I
oh,
think it should be
yeah.
able to talk like that. Which
hmm
is good enough.
But for deliveries as well. Right now we have drones coming up delivering packages and stuff, right?
Yeah. No, I
That's
don't know if they're doing it now, but I heard Amazon is
Amazon.
planning on doing that.
So I think that would be more efficient than a 5 mil mph robot.
Who knows? One
Or
would just shoot that drones while on its way. It could
Who
happen.
would?
yeah, that's
Because
the
you see
thing.
drones flying all around with food, you get free food when you shoot one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
also don't understand the whole drone thing. Cause like, okay, so each drone handles like an individual package, right? I'm
Yeah.
sure like at a day, Amazon gets like over 100,000 orders, right? So will there just be like
hmm
100,000 drones across the world, just flying at all costs? That just seems very dangerous, right? Especially for flight.
Yeah, true.
And it could maybe confuse with the army, like
Yeah.
if some
Yeah,
countries
what
just
what
put other drones
yeah, what happens if
to
a guy from like Afghanistan
just
orders a burger and then like the military is like, holy shit, shoot it down. Like
But
I think it's all this concept. There's like some things which just it can happen if you want to, but it just doesn't make sense. Like
hmm
the whole drone thing, the Tesla bot thing is just stuff they're doing
it
because
looks
they can.
cool, but
Yeah,
not very practical to
yeah,
do these
exactly.
days.
They're just doing it because they're rich, so they can. These
Yeah.
are the type of this is the things people do when they have too much money.
It
yeah.
gets
Like
them like
build a robot
people to talk
human.
about like how we are doing it right now
Yeah,
in marketing.
hmm
yeah. I mean, it's good marketing because everyone's talking about the Tesla bot.
Yeah.
And this is
Yeah.
interesting. I am interested to see how this could work. How much of a human can you create? There's this one concept where I'm interested is that at what point does artificial intelligence becomes human enough where it's
Yeah, that's
wrong
what
to tell
I'm
them
interested
what to do,
in. Yeah,
right? There's
because
this game called Detroit Becomes Human, I think. Do you guys know that game?
No, I don't
no.
think.
Yeah, the game's about this robot, artificial intelligent thing guy,
hmm
and it lives in a world with humans love. But at this point, like artificial intelligence has gotten so good to the point like this AI humanoids and the real humans are like they look completely alike. They're completely the same, but they're still like
Oh.
segregated.
hmm
So like the AI are treated horribly by the humans, and that's something interesting. Like at some point, do they become are they considered human?
Yeah, I think they would be considered human. If it gets that many qualities from a human, it could.
Yeah, but at that point, that's when we become useless, right? We don't need to be
Yeah.
Yeah.
around anymore
hmm
because they're just a better version of us if they've reached to that level.
Yeah. So we need to make sure that doesn't happen, really.
Yeah, so that means what you're gonna do, what the I just stated there, you're gonna segregate the AI humans and the regular humans. How's that
You
gonna
shouldn't
work?
give that much qualities like understanding the
Yeah,
feelings and all, and
yeah,
Yeah, but at the same time, it could be uncontrollable because
yeah,
we're not really familiar how they're doing it. But if they are linking it to your brain, your neural system,
that's risky.
there are things that is quite risky and uncontrollable. Like you could have something come up in your mind that automatically gets transferred, which is quite unwanted. You don't want the robot or AI to know, but now it already picks it up because it's quite quick at processing memory and data. So things can get out of hand.
Yeah, I think what's the scariest, like the scariest thing about AI is that if you give them the ability to think, then I think that's when we're screwed, right? Because if they have the ability to think, they can start learning and having their own opinions. That's what makes humans so special, is that we have the ability to think, right?
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
why all of us are so different. You know, Adi might think like, oh, this is cool, but then I'll think like, oh, this is dumb, right? Like how Adi doesn't want to have a robot humanoid in his house, but I do if I'm rich enough, right? That's when things get scary because they have the ability to think, which means they have the ability to feel. Well, not feel, maybe like have emotions.
Yeah.
So you would consider that human?
Yeah, once it
Yeah. Once
the
it
emotions and all.
develops emotions, feelings, once it starts to think like a human and
It
do
is a
something
human.
that's probably out of its like programming instructions, you can consider it human enough.
But would you
Why?
consider it like,
No, first of all, why are we considering it human? It's almost like better than humans, right? So we do get a
yeah,
name.
but
Yeah.
it's
Like how we have animals and humans, we have the robots, something like a different species
yeah, but
in
like
the future.
they are closer to being human than
Yeah.
like a robot. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
Then
but
better.
do you consider that like a good thing or a bad thing? If you consider them human, do you consider them like a, oh, that's good, or like, oh no, that's
No,
bad. That's
that's
like an
bad.
enemy now.
Yeah, I think it's bad. It can
Risky.
easily get out of control. Like let's
Mm.
disobeys your instructions. Right now we have control over robots so that it is programmed under our instructions. But what if it starts thinking and doubting our instructions?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I think that's like the premise of Detroit Becomes Human. That's
Gotta-
why they are scared of the AI robots.
And also, it can store the information we share, right? So, what
Yeah.
if some third person just hacks into this
No,
bot?
the scary thing is like in every way, all of them will like they all, if they want to, can be smarter. Like they can have like a 900 plus IQ because they can just like
Yeah.
connect to Google through their brain.
Mhm.
And like then what do? We cannot do anything.
We just have a
Yeah.
phone.
We just give up, bro. We just like, it's okay, we've been
Make
around
it-
for 20,000
I surrender.
years. I surrender. It's your turn to take care of the earth. We've messed up, you take over.
It's a new
Wait.
era.
They don't need oxygen.
What about you guys? What would you do? Like if they take over, what would you do? Would you just give up?
No,
Uh,
I don't think so. It will go to that point.
Okay,
soon.
I don't.
Maybe
Yeah,
like
yeah.
many years.
I think that's never going to happen in the next 100,000 years
Yeah.
or something. But let's
Wait,
say
not
if
that
it,
too much. Not
Not-
100,000.
no.
oh, you
Let's
think
At least 100.
you think in 100 years they can take
Not-
over?
500.
No, bro. I think like it'll take quite a long time. Like at least 10,000 years, in my opinion.
You never know. It is rapid.
Like no,
like,
just
every
see.
single day,
uh,
someone finds a new formula. Someone
Yeah,
finds
but
something.
we
like
need
100 years before, we don't even have a phone or a computer.
No, but you need to see in the idea that there needs to be enough humanoid AI with the ability to think and have emotions.
Once
to
there
take
are like
over.
few, they can make more of themselves.
Yeah, but if
But that
there's
doesn't take
that
much time.
few and people's like start finding out, oh, they're making more of themselves, they just shut it down. That's why, like,
How
okay,
easy
like
is it?
Tom was talking about this Will Smith film. What's it called? I, Robot.
Yeah, iRobot.
Yeah, I, Robot. Like that didn't happen straight away, right? They only like started taking over when a lot of them have been manufactured. At that point, there's too much of them, right? So in order for there to be enough where they can actually be a threat to like mankind, right?
Mm-hmm.
It takes time to make all these robots. That's why I think it will never happen until like maybe after 10,000 years max.
I would say maybe the next couple of 100 years, like maybe, I don't know,
Not 10,000.
300, 400 or something. I don't think it'll go up to the 1,000 stage.
kind of
because
sad.
it is kind of sad and scary.
Like dinosaurs have been around for like what? How much years? Like 10 million years?
More than us, I think.
Yeah, of course, more than us, laddie. Come on.
Yeah.
And we've only been around for like 20,000. They've been around for like millions of years.
Hey, not
But
20,000.
Yeah, 20,000.
That's after Christ.
yeah, dates are confusing sometimes.
2000.
No,
Yeah,
but
it's 2000. Oh shit. Yeah, the zeros.
I'm very confused now. Wait.
The dates.
No, but
2000
like
years.
from a scientific standpoint, the first humans came 20,000 years ago, right?
I think.
Let me.
It's more than 2000, yeah.
More, yeah, of course, more than 2,000.
Of course, it's more than
You
2000.
think the first thing we did when we became human, we were like, we're gonna start recording the date. No, right? You think we've only been around for 2021 years?
No.
Nah.
I said,
It's definitely, I would say, more than 10,000, I think.
I
What
think
does
it's
Google say,
20,000.
Lovin?
what did?
Oh, 2 million years.
See, you're wrong with the
The
zeros
first,
too.
the first human. I mean, I was closest.
Oi.
The first humans emerged in Africa around 2 million years ago. Oh.
Interesting.
We've been, hey, not bad, you know. We've been around for 2 million years.
It's
Mm.
yeah.
Hey, but we don't know how long. If AI takes over, how long would they reign?
I think they should reign forever, bro. All of them will, if they want, have like IQ beyond any other human in existence.
Who knows? They get the feelings and IQ of humans. They might also do something stupid like us.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that is
what,
true.
yeah, what
That is
happens
true.
if they become too human to the point where they become us? Right? Then they'll just do the same stupid things we done. Like what if
Destroy
like
the world
AI
and
like
do
AI
what we've
like
got now.
like AI doesn't need food, right? But what if one day like I want to try a cheeseburger, I'm going to give myself a stomach, you know, like something stupid a human would do. You know, then all of a sudden they have to start thinking about food. You know, then now I have to start thinking about water and all this. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
They look at food and water.
Then
Why
you
would
know
we get it.
then I'll be sad. We lost against such stupid AI.
So there is hope. There is hope.
No, there's no hope. We lost to them. We're
No.
just stupider than stupid, Tom.
No, there is hope. We shouldn't be too stupid. But honestly, do you think in the near future, let's say probably in the next decade, how much of the population would be unemployed due to AI and
Yeah,
robots?
that's very true.
How
I
much
think
would you?
I think Thanos was right, bro.
I think Thanos was right.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Lesser
a lot
population
of
is better.
people might say, "Oh, Lovian, that's mean and all that," but like it's true, right?
No, like not killing half of the population, but we shouldn't
Evaporating,
have,
you know. Let them just evaporate.
we should have controlled our population count like
Yeah,
a long time before.
You see, 4
We
billion
can't
is like
just
the
kill people.
4
You
billion
could
is
be
like.
one of them also, you know.
I mean, if I evaporated from the other half, fair, you know, fair.
I mean, technically,
It's fair.
you're just in another place. You know, you're not on Earth.
No, you die, right? No.
No.
Well,
It came
you
back. It's in a different place.
Yeah. It's in
Time is slow.
it's called the soul realm. The soul realm.
It's a confusing kind of science.
So
Only
not too
Our
bad
school
then.
science itself is confusing. But teleporting and all, oh my god.
You see, currently there's nearly 8 billion people in the world,
Yeah.
and roughly 4 billion of them are not doing too well, right? So like we know our max already. Where we all can live comfortably is between the 3 and 5 billion range.
Mhm.
But from
kind
how
of depends. Like if you have the 3.5 billion, then that would seem a lot for the next generation.
No, it depends on
No.
how we split resources, right?
Hmm.
Because currently, if we want everyone to live a relatively good life, it seems like 4 billion, to me personally, 4 billion seems like the best amount of humans.
Mm-hmm.
We can't
Yeah.
control it. It will increase eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
how do we do it?
I saw an article where the max total the human population will reach until is 11 billion.
Max?
And then from there it should stabilize or reduce.
What, another COVID or something?
No, I think we
Some
just
disease?
we just realized we don't need any more children, you know.
No, robots. Yeah.
Yeah, robots take over.
Robots.
That's all.
Robots take over, humans become lesser.
Yeah, oh, I just thought of something. What if you have, like, with robots, you have the ability to become immortal? Would you take it? Like, you can replace your heart.
Oh.
No, let's say in the future, you can replace your heart with, like, some sort of technology. You can replace your stomach, everything. So basically, you become immortal. Would you
No,
do it?
it sounds cool, but who would want to live forever?
Yeah, but if everyone lives forever, then how?
No.
Overpopulation,
Yeah.
depletion of resources. Eventually, we all die and go extinct.
You'll get bored of life.
It's too
old.
boring, man.
No, you're
I want to know what
immortal.
it's like to die.
You're immortal, but you're old. So think of it.
No, okay, let's say you
You have to work all your
let's
life.
say you become immortal at 30 years old, not 70. Then you'll look 30 years old for the
Age,
rest of your
right?
life.
Because
It-
hearts doesn't control the whole body aging, right?
Yeah, actually, how does aging work?
Uh,
No one here is taking biology.
So
state,
depends on what?
it depends on your mental state, your physical state as well. You know, how much, whether you're sitting for too long or if you're having a lot of stress, all that causes aging, you know. So there are a lot of factors. It's not just your heart or your livers or kidney.
So if we don't stress, we'll be immortal.
No, definitely.
It's impossible not to stress.
Yeah, anyhow, you're gonna have stress, but it depends on a lot of factors, you know. There are a lot of factors that can increase and help you age quicker, you know. Sitting down too long, that makes
Okay.
you quicker.
I should
But-
walk while recording this podcast.
But let's say you have the ability to stop aging. Let's say at 30 years old, you are granted the ability to become immortal. Would you do it?
Like become Wolverine.
No, I mean, Wolverine does end up dying. He's not immortal. He got like the whole poisoning from the metal. Like,
Yeah.
you are immortal from the age of 30. You don't age from then on. But if you want to kill yourself, you can, but you cannot die from old age.
How does it
Uh,
work?
that
You can
you
kill
can-
yourself,
you
but
can get-
someone can't kill you.
No, you can get disease. You can die from disease. You can die from someone killing you or you killing yourself, but you cannot die from old age because you stop aging at 30 years old. Would you do it?
It's very complicated to get one like that, but that's okay, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would involve tons of AI.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Well, tons, because
that would
I
take
do
1,000+ years, maybe.
no, because like the reason how we die is because our cells start to deteriorate, right? Like the duplication of cells slows down. That's how we start dying,
Mm.
yeah.
right? So
Mhm.
if we find a way to prevent the slowing down of the duplication of cells, then we can be immortal.
Probably. I think I would do it, but is it worth it? I don't
Yeah,
think.
but I mean, you can die if you choose to die, or if
Yeah.
you get really sick. Like, let's say you get cancer,
Hmm.
then yeah. But like, you just cannot die from old age.
I think, yeah, I would do it. Old
Yeah,
age.
I think.
What about your brain? Like, you can replace your heart with AI, your brain.
Oh, I don't think you can. Can you?
Yeah.
Well, there are talks of people like improving the brain,
Yeah.
you know, like you still have your like brain that's like an organ, but like do you think you would want inserting like chips into your spinal cord? You would,
Nah.
it,
No, but the next generation may find it fine
I don't
doing
know.
it.
we don't know.
For us,
'Cause-
it's new, but
No, but like the idea, cause like, what if someone hacks into your spine, bro?
yeah, I mean, like you become a robot. That's not a humanoid. That's a, I don't know what you call it, but
human AI hybrid. That's what scares me.
yeah,
well,
Not
in
AI.
Google it says brain could possible to live forever, but you may have to die to do it. Like what?
Then you're not living anymore, right?
Yeah, that's what Google says.
Oh my god, too confusing, man.
You can
Too
live, but you have to die
confusing.
for it.
If you want to live, you have to die. That is the only circumstance.
well, we all just have to wait for what life brings us.
Maybe
You know?
much
No,
for us, but
man.
yeah, we'll watch
think-
from heaven.
I
most
think
likely.
that I think the idea is of implanting AI into your body is interesting, but I don't
Not
think
as
it's a good idea, man.
humanoid form.
No, like implanting AI, giving AI the ability to access your brain,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
And then and if someone hacks that AI,
Bot.
he also has access to your brain now.
Yeah.
That's what scares me. Cause like you're just a puppet. You're living. You can feel, but you're not in control. The AI is in control.
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
scary.
So now you're the robot now.
No, you're the
Yeah.
robot.
Yeah.
but
You are
have
the
no,
robot.
You have no control over what you are doing.
Mhm.
That's scary.
I think AI can take any part, like in a human body, for example, maybe your limbs or something.
Oh yeah, definitely,
Possibly.
bro.
I think the brain is a big no-no. When someone comes
Yeah.
up to the brain, you should say, take a
No,
step
but
back.
like you see,
You gotta
everything is
think using your brain.
the thing about making AI prosthetics, like for your hand and all that. In order for them to be like the most efficient and most realistic to actual hands, they need to be connected to your brain in some sense, because your brain controls everything.
A part
Yeah.
of
That's
the
what's
human body is
scary.
fine, but a full, complete humanoid is different, right?
No, but like no,
Just like,
what,
a hand or legs, it's fine.
no,
You
what
can't,
we are
like, hack
saying
it or
is
something.
that if you want to make a prosthetic hand, which is like
Mhm.
as efficient or at least as realistic as a regular, natural, organic
Yeah.
human hand, it needs
Mhm.
to be connected to the brain in some sense through nerves or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That so either way, no matter what sort of AI implant you put to your body, it will have to be connected to your brain or spine
Yeah.
for it to be efficient. That's what
This
scares me.
This proves that our brain is our most important organ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people don't have it.
The heart is dumb, bro. It just beats. The brain works everything else.
It just gives you life, but the brain way more. You guys have anything else to add on AI?
There's a lot. We can maybe have another podcast, but I think it's done
Maybe.
for today.
Let's just hope.
We
I
get
think
to
it's-
live. Let's just
I think it's interesting. I want to see what happens if AI
to
take
humans.
over. Yeah.
Yeah, I
We can
think
see it
all
from
of us would
heaven.
want to. Yeah, we could see it.
From heaven, a better place to just watch, right?
Yeah, and you've got
Maybe, bro. Maybe.
Lovin, you've got health to watch from hell.
Yeah, I can watch from the floor. Nice.
you'll just see the feet of everyone.
I just watch at the feet of people running away. And what a great view.
From robots. And you turn back, you'll see the people who made it. Yeah,
Will robots
Yeah.
go to heaven if they die?
they don't die.
No,
Nah,
It's just
they
a
can die.
machine, and they don't have.
No,
I mean,
like
basically, if robots die, that means they're just out of battery.
Yeah.
no, but okay, like you remember the conversation where we had about when are they considered human is when they have thoughts and emotions, right?
Mhm.
What happens if a human? What happens if a robot with thoughts and emotion dies?
No,
Well, they don't have
die,
a soul. they don't have a soul, so they don't go to heaven or hell. They just
It's just like
die.
another machine getting
Damn,
prepared or
bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
They have human programming, but they don't have a soul, so there's no heaven or hell for them.
damn.
Sad,
Yeah.
sad.
But it's interesting. I really want to see where this goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't want to die too early or
If
too late.
I don't care, man. If we die, we die. We gave our best shot.
It's
Oh,
fate.
sure.
Yeah, like let's say like gorillas all of a sudden get the ability to think better than us.
Mm.
Then like fair enough, they take over, right?
We can't let it that easily.
Okay, we will fight back. Fine, I
Yeah.
also would fight back. But like, let's say they win, I'll be like, you know what? They are better than us. They should take
Yeah.
over. It's fair.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, there is no
Yeah.
turning back. You can't do nothing much.
That's nature, but this is science and
Or
tech.
Evolution.
we could coexist with gorillas.
Yeah, just
Think
like
about it.
brothers.
Yes,
We are from apes. Some science. And
Yeah.
apes together strong.
Gorillas are just much more muscular humans.
And then there comes the King Kong.
I mean, yeah, no, but like Kong's like huge. I don't think it's considered a gorilla, bro.
That's a monster.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Like, if you think humans go away, will someone else get the ability to think? Do you think like our
Like how?
closest what's it called? Relatives, living relatives are the chimpanzees, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if we die, will they have the ability to think? Because what I think, from what my theory is, the reason why there's no other intelligent life comparable to humans is because humans have like ensured that every other animal does not
Thing.
evolve to their standard. You know, like how
Can we control it though?
No, yeah, we can to an extent. Okay, like during the dinosaurs times, mammals could not evolve properly because they were too dominant, right? It's only after the dinosaurs went extinct, mammals took over, and now like that's why I'm thinking that if we go extinct, will like someone like will a chimpanzee or like a gorilla or a bonobo monkey have all of a sudden get the ability to think, because we are not around anymore to like slow or stop down that process.
It could happen.
Um,
Like we could
it
be
can.
like the dinosaurs.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, it
interesting.
can, but obviously it's gonna be a very long process because
Yeah,
that's like almost natural like evolution.
Another
Yeah, it
2
should take
million
like
years.
Yeah, I think more than 2 million, few million years, 5, 8, maybe
Yeah,
even 10
we'll
million.
count it later.
From heaven, yes.
We'll be watching everything with God.
With popcorn.
So if that's it for today's guys. Hope you enjoyed our talk. It was a crazy talk. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Check out our Spotify and Anchor as well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Give us a like. Share our podcast among your families and friends. And also do comment on our Instagram and YouTube. You can let us know if you want any other further topics. What
Yeah.
would you like to talk about?
Give us some suggestions.
Yeah, and also there is a voice message link on Anchor, so you can log into Anchor on the web browser. There will be a voice message link, so you can just inform us, give us some suggestions, recommendations, and we'll definitely give it a listen. So stay tuned and have a great week ahead.
Boy.
Peace.